Hey there, it's Linda, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be discussing the causes of burnout and how you can handle it. Burnout is generally viewed as a constant state of prolonged stress and exhaustion resulting from your occupation. Burnout is really common in high-stress helping professions like nursing, but it can also affect students and people in other professions. So there's 3 key symptoms of burnout, and number 1 is exhaustion. So feeling so tired and feeling so depleted, like you don't have any energy after you come home from work to do anything else, or you're so tired that you don't want to get up in the morning. Some other things that might occur are having body aches, or feeling really irritable, or having really difficult time concentrating. So symptom number 2 is depersonalization. And what this means is that you feel disconnected from your work and you feel negative towards it as well. So you might begin to have a negative outlook and feel like you don't enjoy your work anymore, as well as feel disconnected from the people that you work with. Symptom number 3 is a lack of accomplishment. You might start evaluating yourself negatively and feel that you are useless or ineffective at your job. And you might also feel a loss of productivity, like you can never finish things that are on your to-do list. So let's talk a little bit about the causes of burnout and how you can handle it. So one of the primary causes is working long hours. And there's a lot of people nowadays that don't take breaks and don't take vacation days. And of course, with the advancement of technology, that means that we can work from home or work anywhere really, and there's less of a divide between our work and home lives, making it really easy to work longer hours. So I definitely made the mistake of working too many hours when I worked as a community support worker a few years ago. So I even ended up sacrificing my weekends to go to work. And this was because I thought, this would help the clients out and this would help the organization. But what really happened was I became so overwhelmed and so stressed out with the workload that I ended up quitting my job. So I now recognize that working too many hours is not really a sustainable option for me in the long term. And of course, now I'm better able to handle my current job. So when we don't give ourselves enough time to rest, this can make us feel really overwhelmed and really stressed out and not be able to handle our work responsibilities. So if this is an issue for you, it can be helpful to reduce your hours, to take more breaks, to avoid doing overtime, as well as take more time for your personal life. Burnout can also happen when we overestimate our abilities and we're not taking care of ourselves. So most people have an optimism bias that makes us view ourselves more positively than we actually are, and makes us overestimate ourselves and underestimate the likelihood that something negative will happen to us, such as burnout. We might think that yes, this is a common issue, but it's not going to happen to us. So we might avoid checking in with ourselves in times of stress and thinking that we're more capable of handling it than we actually are. And surprisingly, people don't notice that they're actually experiencing burnout until they have a physical or emotional breakdown. So what we really want to do in this situation is make sure that we're practicing self-care daily and checking in with what we're feeling and experiencing. Consider the fact that you're also at risk of burnout and that you can take steps to prevent and handle it. Burnout can easily develop if we don't have a healthy support system in place, or if we're not accessing that support system when we really need it. And of course, it's really easy to isolate ourselves from our social circle when we're feeling bad about what we're experiencing and we don't want to burden others. And when we're feeling really burnt out, we might start to blame or judge ourselves for what we're experiencing and be afraid of what other people are going to think. We might also begin to think that we have a character flaw or there's something wrong with us to make us feel this way. So I can tell you now that I've experienced burnout pretty badly, and I've known other people who experienced it as well. So you're definitely not alone. And what I found really helpful was talking to other people about it to get some support and feel like I'm not the only one dealing with this, as well as talk to someone so I can problem solve how to fix it. And it is really important to communicate with peers, colleagues, friends, or family, someone that you trust to get support from. And if you're not really sure or hesitant to talk to people you know for any of the reasons that I mentioned above, many organizations, they also have what's known as an EAP, or Employment Assistance Program, where you can access anonymous counseling support. And if you're a student, often you can go to your counseling center for counseling support as well. Even though burnout is fairly common, if we can recognize the symptoms and the causes, we can prevent it and handle it in the future. And if you're looking for more videos about self-care, then please be sure to check out this playlist and subscribe for more videos. So thanks so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye!